What's up, squad? Today we're diving into a new isekai manhwa that starts with one of the most hilarious protagonists we've ever seen. This is chapter 1 of the Academy's Sashimi Swordmaster. RMC, Kang Geomma, didn't get isekai'd by a truck. Nah, he got sucked into a world based on a trashy pay-to-win mobile game he only played for let's be real, the sexy character art. The worst part? He wasn't reborn as the hero or even a named NPC. He was a literal nobody, a background extra, and for a whole year, he fully embraced the life of a piece of shit, mooching and scraping by. But his dream of internal mediocrity was shattered by a letter of acceptance from the prestigious Joaquin Academy. Turns out, the original owner of his body had unlocked a blessing, a rare superpower in this world, and passed the entrance exam. Now, why does this academy exist? Simple. There's a demon king. Of course there is. A status window reveals the blessing that got him in, and it's perfectly pathetic. The blessing of painlessness. 30-second duration. 12-hour cooldown. Useless. But then, a second window appears. The blessing of the blade god. Infinite duration, no cooldown. Totally OP. There's just one massive catch. It only works for a blade under 12 inches long and 2 inches wide. And what did Geomma do in his past life? He was a sushi chef. His ultimate god-slaying weapon? A sashimi knife. Broke and demotivated, he copes with a mantra. A true master never blames his tools. On his first day at the academy, he shows up with his kitchen knife. The instructor thinks it's a prank, but Geomma coldly insists it's his real weapon. When he explains he's a special admission student, the instructor pities him, and Geomma, doubling down, drops his cringe quote again. Only the weak blame their tools. Surprisingly, the instructor is inspired, seeing a goated mentality where there is only copium. He lets him pass, shutting down the sneering students. At the class placement exam, Geomma activates his blade god blessing. The power is immense, and his low-level body can't handle it. It feels like he's breaking apart. But his pathetic painlessness blessing triggers, nullifying the agony and leaving only a mild ache. For the first time, he sees a glimmer of potential. This piece of shit might just have a combo that works. The exam hall is packed with elites, including the legendary Blade Emperor, disciple of the founding hero, Valorant Joaquin. Then enters the sage, Medea Poison, goth mommy who's supposedly over 70. And finally, the reason Geomma spent a ton of money on this game in his past life, the main heroine herself, Abel von Nibelung. Who chooses these names? The stage is set. The ultimate underdog, armed with a kitchen knife, is about to take on the Academy's elite. The exam takes place inside a subspace, your standard issue training zone where you feel all the pain and get all the wounds, but your actual body stays in one piece. A long-standing tradition at the Academy. But this year, our best girl, the goth mommy Medea Poison, decided to spice things up and turn the whole thing into a battle royale. And we accept whatever our queen says, no questions asked. The rules? Students are grouped into teams of 10, and the rankings are based purely on survival. Last team standing wins. Now, our MC Geomma is unlucky for being absolutely ruthless. They immediately start toying with their own teammates, taking them out one by one until only Geomma and one terrified girl are left. The twins then try to take advantage of the girl, and something in Geomma just snaps. He steps in and curses them out. They immediately humiliate him, mocking him for being a special admission. Poor boy. That's when his sashimi knife starts to glow, urging him to wield it. He's scared. He remembers the bone-shattering pain, but he has no choice. He pulls out the knife. With only 30 seconds before his painlessness blessing ends, he activates the blessing of the blade god. His eyes flash and he hears a voice. If you slash anything, it shall be cut. May the blessing of God be with you. And with that, our sushi chef turned reluctant hero doesn't hesitate. He lashes out